Welcome back to the Misconnections. This is for you, Chick-fil-A on Forsyth. I was in the Chick-fil-A waiting line for a drink refill at lunch. We chatted for a moment about the crazy storm traffic everywhere. I'm thinking you were getting ice cream or something. Kind of wish I asked for your number. Maybe we could catch a drink sometime. Smiley face.
Making pancakes. Making pancakes.
But you know, Friday.
Making pancakes. Making pancakes.
Welcome back, everyone. This is Arnaldo, a.k.a. Mad Dog, and this is going to be the real episode 72 of GG's The Mouthful podcast.
You see
Damn.
that? Yeah.
72.
72 episodes, sir.
When was that last year? Like 40-something?
It was, I think it was on the
40
40s,
something.
yeah. That voice, by the way, is a voice from a distant past of ours.
From the present past.
The present past, sure. Why not? The present
Sometime in
past.
the future.
Mr. Doomsade, a.k.a. Nelson Martinez. Welcome back, sir.
Thank you, sir. It is good to be back.
It is
It's
great
good to have
you.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And, of course, the third voice, third chair, is, of course, Chris Montanez, a.k.a. Shadow 24/7.
Yeah, where is Dreamy Twister? He's
Dreamy
been
Twister, yeah.
gone
he's been,
for 2 weeks now.
He went on a
He's
vacation.
MIA.
Yeah, and then I think he
He's-
got swept up into the hurricane.
Something with the Bermuda Triangle, last I heard. But
Oh, yes.
sources dear to the
He's
affected
missing
are...
all the good stuff right now.
He is.
Truthfully, what happened was he probably got caught up in some sort of conspiracy theory, and they had to take him out.
It could be. I mean, he was always into some crazy stuff.
Yes.
That guy's crazy.
Which reminds me, it is good to be back.
Yes. Good to have you back, sir. If this is your first time listening, thank you so much for tuning in. Please like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Also, go to goodgame.tech and join the conversation there. That's a direct link to our Facebook group. Great Facebook group called Good Game GG. So we're going to start today what we always start with, and that is, what have we been up to? Miss Krista Montanez, I'm going to throw it over to you in the corner
Alright.
over there, and what you been doing?
I've been getting over a cold.
Oh, that sounds like not the
Terrible.
kind of game I
Yeah.
want to be playing.
As
Wait a minute.
I know,
When you play the game of colds, then
I
you
know,
play to win.
You play
I'll
one.
get to that. I know that last week I was talking about Life is Strange. I did finish it that same day.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
The episode. Is just one first
the
episode?
episode.
Okay.
And Deck 9, who's making this, has really outdid themselves.
Really?
Yes.
Better than the...
It's on par with them.
It's on-
I
oh,
don't
okay.
think they want to disappoint.
Nice.
It's good, and I'm waiting for the other two.
Oh, that's right. We got to wait for the episodic
It's gonna
stuff.
be like 4.
Mr. Martinez has never been into the making decisions in a game.
And I know
This
you
is true.
saw.
I am not one to play a game for the decision-making aspect of it. I understand if it's a few decisions that I need to make, but if it's asking me to do a lot more than that, then no, I'm good.
So I know I posted about Persona. That
Oh,
I started
yes.
finally, because
Persona
it's
5.
just been a really bad itch, and I keep looking. I'm like, I want to play it, but I'm, I guess, nervous to play it because I don't know why. It's a long game. And then I finally started, and I'm enjoying it so far.
Good. About how far do you think you're into it?
I'm in the first palace still, because,
Okay.
it's a little long,
Yeah.
and I did get, a little bored here and there, because, that whole high school life simulator thing can get a little boring, but I understand it's a little slow in the beginning, but I do enjoy it so far.
Good. I'm glad you got a long way to go, girl. Let me tell you.
We'll see how I feel more towards middle and end.
Definitely. That's cool. I'm glad you're playing it. I'm interested to hear a third opinion.
Yeah. Let's see if I can muscle till the very end.
Definitely. And that all?
Besides playing with friends, yeah, that's it.
Cool. Awesome. Mr. Doom Saint.
Yes,
What have you
Dreamy
been doing?
Twister.
What have you been doing the last
Dreamy Doom Saint.
8 months? I need a detailed list. Start from the top.
So, I have been doing a lot of work. And for those of you that have been following the show, you know that I work for an insurance company as a claims adjuster. So, What that means is that you fucks that are out there getting into accidents, I'm the one that has to deal with it. So, I've been playing some games from time to time when I have some free time or when I just want to blow stuff up because it's condoned in the real world.
It is the virtual.
So I've been playing Broforce, and let me tell you, that thing. So there's sometimes that it's like really good. I get into the flow of it. I'm driving, I'm getting through these levels really good. The character I have just happens to be the perfect one for that level, and I'm like, great, boom, 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 boom. I'm at the part where, can I say spoilers?
Sure, yeah. It's an old game, so
Yeah, we both played it.
Okay.
it's not like really a story. Let's be real.
it's
a
not
light
just a bunch
story.
of levels.
Yeah.
So I'm at the point where I'm battling Satan, and for some reason, I can't beat it. And I've got to the point where I had one life left, and I made this decision because as you're battling Satan, you get care packages that you can get alive. And I was like, no, I don't need that. If I go over there, then it's just going to delay me killing this guy. So I decided, okay, I won't. But it just so happens that I needed that extra life because otherwise I could have beat it, but I didn't. So I try to go back, and for some reason I just can't get in that groove. You know what I'm talking about when you're in that groove and everything is just clicking and you're like a freaking aimbot and you're just doing so good. So I put it down, and then I picked up what's that other one? It's got like Jose.
Oh, Not a Hero.
Yeah, Not a Hero.
That's a great one too.
So I started playing that, but then the same thing. I got to this one part where I just can't beat it. And I'm just... So what I did instead is I'm restarting the Game of Thrones.
Nice.
Season 1, Episode 1, and I'm now in Episode 6. So
In season 1.
in Season 1, yes.
He's like, screw games.
Yeah.
I'm going to watch some
The Game of
medieval
Thrones.
killing.
Exactly.
I need to restart it again because I freaking love that. Love the show. I'm a little upset that we have to wait forever to get to the next season, but it is what it is.
Yeah, dude. Did you hear how much they're dumping into these episodes? Like each one of them?
It's a lot of money. It's a lot
Millions.
of money. Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's like well, I know Westworld was supposedly the highest or most expensive TV show.
Well, what made it expensive? Just like the CGI and stuff?
Some of the CGI, and of course, you look at the cast. I mean, Anthony Hopkins alone probably costs God knows how much, but you have a pretty good cast in the show. So I think it's a combination of both. But then and I think that's what it has to do with, because Westworld's going to come out next season, next year, I should say. Westworld season 2. So it's like, okay, we can only have but so many because otherwise we can't afford to. You know what I mean? So I'm guessing that's what it has to do with.
Yeah, because wasn't there a time where they overlapped and it was just cutting into the like the viewings of each one of them?
I don't think so, because it's only one season of Westworld, and it happened when Game of Thrones wasn't on.
Oh, okay,
So,
never mind then.
yeah.
I'm thinking of something else because I remember that there was this one show that was pretty good, but then they put out another show that was similar to it.
True Detective?
I don't
No.
know.
True Detective was great. Well, season 1 anyway. I only seen season 1.
Speaking of really good shows, Marvel's The Defenders is terrible.
Is it really bad? Is it Luke Cage bad?
Yes.
Oh, no. That's disappointing.
That is
What's
I had
happening?
it on my list, too.
I'm still gonna watch it. No matter what, I'm still gonna I'm gonna put myself through it. But
This is my opinion, and this is because coming off of Iron Fist, I was like, why is this kid such a bitch? That was literally like whenever he would make a decision or whenever he'd be like, no, I have to do this. I'm the Iron Fist. I was like it was this long eye roll that I would do. Like, oh my goodness.
man, I still have to see Iron Fist. I have to, before I even start the Defenders, I have to see Iron Fist. I know I'm putting myself. I know what I'm going to be putting myself through. But it's like, it just makes sense. Like, if I have to see the Defenders, I might as well see what it is. Plus,
Yeah.
I want to see, by the end of this year, it comes out Punisher. Which I'm like, I have to. Yeah. Yeah. It was pretty badass. But
Frank
yeah.
Castle is the man.
He is. Especially that dude playing him.
Yes.
I forgot his name now. Jesus.
I know it's Shane from The Walking
Shane,
Dead.
yeah, Shane from The Walking Dead is now Frank Castle.
What? He survived the horde to rebuild society, and
Exactly, yeah. But no, I mean, all I've been doing is I was playing a little bit of Just Cause 3, which I actually put a stream up on Twitch. Which, by the way, sir, Is it still free? It's still
No.
it's
No, not
already.
this month already, but
Oh.
it was free for August.
Did you tag it?
Yeah, I got
oh,
it.
good, dude. You got to play this ridiculous game. I had so much fun, and you can ask. You just look at it. You see, I'm redoing stuff, and even though I'm dying, whatever, it's fun. I don't even care.
The fun part is
kinda
the
like an open-
explosions.
Yes, I mean you. Huh?
Go ahead. No, I'm sorry.
No,
Yeah,
so
she
the
said the
fun part is the
explosions,
explosions.
The explosions are great, and you have this method where it's like if you hit O as you about to die, what it does it instead of kind of ending the game, it will allow you to track your what do you call it? Basically, the distance of your body, how far it goes away. It's ridiculous. It's the most ridiculous. The story is nonsensical.
Okay, so there's a story to it. It's not like what do you call it, like Goat Simulator, where it's just doing a bunch of random stuff.
No, you can do a bunch of random stuff, but there's a story. But the story is ridiculous, dude. I was able. I think I mentioned this before. I was able to take down a helicopter by shooting my cable up to it, grabbing the guy inside the cockpit, throwing him out, and then I have this chopper, and I'm just blowing shit up. Anyway,
So are you gonna play it through to the end?
I want to try. I'm going to try to stream it too.
Like,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, I'm having fun, and I think doing the stream was a lot of fun as well. So, anyway, so I was playing that, and then I got back into Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons.
Such a good game.
Oh my god, I have it because I played it and on PS3, and it like automatically came over to PS4 or something like that. It just popped up. I was like, oh, it's there, and I'm like, now let me play this here. You know what I mean? And I started from the beginning. I'm going, man, this thing is so good. I love the way it builds the relationship between the two kids. I'm not going to spoil anything here, but before tragedy strike, obviously there's actually a tragedy at the very beginning intro. But man, it's the weirdest control scheme as well. You have the control, you have the PS4 controller, right? So the left side with the stick and the buttons and everything controls the big brother. The right side with the stick and the buttons, the top shoulder buttons and the trigger control the younger brother. And so you're having to work together to do a lot of things, and it's weird because you have to make them both walk so they'll run in one direction. And sometimes I forget, because like they'll switch sides because of something. The camera will pan around, they'll switch sides, and I'm like they're running into each other, or I'm trying to make them run this way, and they'll kind of go like that. And I'm like, it's weird. But if you can get past the control scheme, it's an awesome story. It really is an awesome story. So yeah, that's all I've been playing there. So. Alright guys, we're going to go right into some news. We're going to start with Mr. Doomsaint. What do you got for us, sir?
So I haven't been here in a while, but I feel like this is still important news. Pokemon Go is still important, guys.
That it is.
It is still important. I still haven't uninstalled it from my phone.
I know you're still tracking them down.
I'm still a low-level
Really?
trainer.
Oh,
well,
okay.
I'm like 27, but I should be a lot higher than that.
Okay. That's way higher than I was.
Yeah, that's higher than me.
Yeah.
Come on, guys. It's Pokemon. Get serious.
I mean, have you seen the weather? It's
I have to get
disgusting.
serious, yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't want to go outside. You kidding me?
Just run around the house chasing them down.
No, that's why I have a drone. I
Oh.
just strap it onto that thing.
What? Awesome.
So, Pokemon Go Raid Battle Countdown returns. What did I say? Timer countdown?
That's what I heard.
Oh, yeah, that's what I said. Okay. To mixed reactions. So, basically, if gyms, there's an option for you to take down a bigger character or a high level Pokemon, but there's a countdown. So you have to get it within that countdown, take away the lives, and then at the end you get an egg. And then that egg usually will hatch something pretty good.
Oh, really? Okay. Like a rare one, a rare Pokemon.
Yeah.
Okay.
So a rare Pokemon or just something that's kind of
A
unique
rare
to
item or
find.
something.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's coming back, and it's coming back with some mixed opinions, because some people like the fact that, well, you see how much time you have left to be able to defeat it. Some people don't like it because you can't, when the raid opens up, really get together with the people you want to be able to take this thing down.
Mm.
So it's being received with some mixed reviews. I personally do not give a crap about it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I'm just here for the Rattatas and the Pidgeys. I mean, That's really why I'm
He's
here.
here for the
You'll
basics.
get the abundance of
Yes.
those because they're everywhere. Shit.
What was the other one? Caterpie?
Caterpie.
No,
yeah.
Weedles.
Weedles.
Yeah.
Oh, because it would become a Caterpie or something like that. Yeah. Oh, those damn Weedles.
Don't forget the Psyducks too that come in.
Oh, I know. I rarely saw those damn side ducks.
By the water.
Yeah,
But-
over at the old building where I used to work at, they were everywhere because we had a
Oh.
lake right in front, so
Oh, okay.
they were everywhere.
Oh, wow. Well,
That's all the news. I
that's
have.
all the Pokemon news.
So I
man.
did read an article actually today about trading in Pokemon Go. What do you think about that?
Yeah, so they're
If
going to
it
be
ever
introducing trading,
That's
that
pretty
one-on-one
badass.
battling, and one other like element in there, which I think is actually pretty cool. Because then I could just come over to somebody's house and be like, "Yo, you got go? Yeah, let's fuck up some Pokemon.
Yeah.
Let's get these Rattatas at it."
Or
In
just
other
sounds
words,
like, hey,
it's
man.
like having the handheld Pokemon without all the story.
Yeah, absolutely.
Without
And you can
needing a
trade.
freaking
Trade is probably the best part. I was like, all right, man, I got
Hey, I
I
want
got 3 of these, I don't know, Pikachus. I'll give you 2. You give me one of your, what are those rock snake ones?
Snorlax, not Snorlax.
no Onyx.
Onyx,
go.
yeah. So give me one of those
I don't know
Onyx
why
with 2
I thought.
Pikachus.
I think I was thinking Steelix.
Oh yeah, that.
I
What else? One piece of news that I wanted to bring up, PlayerUnknowns Battlegrounds, which, again, I have fallen in love with the stupid game.
he's fallen in love with the game.
The stupid
and
game.
it has Wazdas.
I have freaking Wazda. Fuck Wazda. Can't stand that shit, but I still like the game. Latest news on this has sold more than 10 million copies. And by the way, it's only in early access. It's not even the finished game. It's ridiculous. It came out on March 23rd it came out. That's 6 months? Yeah, about 6 months. 6 months. It has sold 10 million copies. To kind of put this in perspective, Minecraft, which is probably one of the big games
Yeah.
that's selling. All right, it took about 2 years to get to 10 million sold. This has done that in less than half the time.
Yeah, they're putting H1Z1 and Daisy.
It's definitely,
drain.
if you haven't played it, sir, I highly recommend it. Let me know. I'll join you.
What's it called?
PlayerUnknowns Battlegrounds. It's basically a
Oh, it's the first thing that came up on Google.
Yeah, it's a battle royale type of game. So, 100 people hit an island, and the last survivor.
Oh yeah, you told me about this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
PubG, that's right. Definitely, I recommend it. Of course, it is $30, even though it's on early access. But you get more than your $30 worth easily.
Oh, the
Easily.
Mini 14 is being introduced into it.
If you can find it, good luck.
Yeah.
They're
If you don't
scattered
get
all
killed
about the place.
first. You know?
Yeah, they're scattered. All the stuff is in.
I know we've been really dogging on Shadow of War lately, and I got more stuff to
Uh-oh.
dog on it.
Oh man, what did they
not,
do now?
Not so good news. So, they are going to be releasing a DLC, which they call Charitable, because the DLC is an orc called the Forthog, the Orc Slayer, which is based on one of the producers who died.
Who passed away? Yeah,
Who passed away. So they're having it that it costs $5, and $3.50 of that $5 is going to go to the producer's family.
Okay. Where's
The
that?
issue is that only about 44 states can do that, while the rest, the money won't go to them, and then anywhere overseas who buy the DLC, that money's not going to them either. So
where's the money going?
Exactly. So Monolith and WB, like, they're not saying anything. They're not saying where the money's going. We don't know.
Yeah, that sounds
and
a little bit
keep saying
suspicious.
that they're not profiting from it, but it
Yeah, they keep
sounds
calling
like you are.
non-profit, yeah.
And I guess if you want to do like a good thing, like Memorial would have been better if the DLC was free.
Yeah, might as well. You know,
Yeah.
that's a shame. Well, we need to know where the
So that's
the
even
funds are going.
more to just be like, ugh, put a bad
Yeah.
taste in your mouth.
Monolith and WB, man, they're becoming the new EA.
WB like the frog WB?
Yeah,
Yeah, WB Frog.
The ones who
Yeah.
made they did Batman Well, they didn't develop her. That was Rocksteady, but
They published it.
published.
right?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Publishers behind it. They do. They have some a good staple of games, but they've done some really shady stuff in their history, and this is just another one kind of going in that direction, which is a shame. That's really a shame.
Yeah.
Speaking of another developer, we got Capcom, or I guess publisher Capcom. Got two titles getting updated here. The first one is Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. You remember this game, sir. We did a little Let's Play on that. They're releasing a delayed episode called Not a Hero. Interesting. Has nothing to do with that game. And an episode called The End of Zoe. This is going to be 2 pieces of downloadable content available December 12th. This was just announced recently. It will, if you get the gold edition, this will include all that stuff together there for you. I'm looking forward to jumping back into some. I got to get it back from Joey. I lent him Resident Evil 7.
He's not playing it.
He's not.
We
no.
know he's not
I
playing
think he's
it.
just scared. I think it's just a scary game.
It is. Wait, who's Zoe? Is that one lady that attacked me?
No, that's his. I can't remember her name, but that's his wife. Zoe is this woman you meet in the game later on. She kind of helps you out, and she's part of that family, of the people there,
Of the
Bakers.
Immortals.
Yeah, the Bakers. Yeah, and so she kind of helps you out, but the game ends. We don't really know what happened to her, and so this is supposed to kind of say what essentially fill in the gaps as to
What says the end of Zoe? So
end of Zoe. Yeah,
I
yeah.
would assume that maybe they're.
All I know is that I'm not going anywhere near that game.
Come on, guys! This game is great. This is honestly the return to form for Resident Evil. I'm talking about like really scary shit.
Yes.
That's the point. That's why
I'm not selling it. Is what
Yeah, no, you're selling it to not play it.
to not play it. I'm sorry. Well, the other game that I guess they're bringing over Dead Rising 4 to PlayStation 4 this December as well.
Street Fighter 5.
Oh God, no more Street
Oh,
Fighter
no.
5. Yes.
No more microtransaction with that.
This is an interesting thing. The reason I bring this up is because this, again, is another example of a quote-unquote exclusive title for Xbox that we're now getting on PlayStation 4. And it's like, what is... I feel like I'm beating a dead horse here with this, but I just don't understand what is the point of getting an Xbox One if there's just nothing there you can't get anywhere else. Why spend... Like right now, the Xbox One X is going to be $500. Why spend $500 for a game that you can play on PC or anywhere else you want to? Because it's not exclusive.
This is why I understand why a lot of people stick to either one console or PC, because the game's everywhere.
Yeah, well, that for them definitely, but you're not going to be able to play Uncharted on PC.
No,
You only have
not.
one spot to play that at. Same thing with
Such a good game.
yeah, I know. I mean, not all of, but a majority of the first party games from Sony, you have to have play. It's the only way you're going to play it. You know what I mean? So I don't know. But yeah, so another one's jumping over to us. They're going to include all the downloadable content and a new mode called Capcom Heroes. So he's going to be able to dress up like a bunch of Capcom heroes. He has the Stocking Stuffer Holiday Pack. Frank Rising. Ooh, I don't know about that.
That's the issue with them, because Dead Rising's good.
I heard this one was okay.
Well,
it wasn't the best of the
is usually
series. Yeah.
good, yeah. And but like the fact that it was only exclusive to Xbox is what made it good,
Probably, yeah.
And then now they're bringing it over to Sony. That's a bit of an issue. Just like with Final Fantasy, it was originally on PlayStation.
Well, even early on it was on Nintendo, but yeah.
Nintendo,
yeah.
then PlayStation, when Nintendo can handle their hardware can handle anymore, and then now it's on. It's everywhere
It's
now.
everywhere, yeah. Well, I can definitely see the reason why I bring 15 on it, because it was in development forever.
Another one by them would be Kingdom Hearts. I've heard that it's going to be on Xbox.
That's fine though. But see, that's the third party. It's the third party. That's Square Enix. That's fine.
Yeah.
Bring it over. But if it's
And
a
no
first
one's going to
party-
play it.
Kingdom Hearts.
No,
The
really?
new ones?
Yeah.
Really? They still have a following?
They have a big following. Yeah.
Dude, I don't believe
Yeah.
that.
I mean,
Guys,
'cause
seriously.
especially since the
People are
remixes
clamoring
just
for
came
this thing.
out.
Yeah.
Like
Right,
they,
it's
they
like
did
a-
all
it's like 5 or
the
6
remake for the
remixes.
remixes. They put
Really?
They put 1.5 and 2.5 on one disc, and then 2.8 on another. just recently.
You said 2.8?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude. Let me tell you, bro.
I don't-
the titles
It's
or the
ridiculous.
chapters. It's ridiculous. It's like, 2.8. 2.8 is the most recent
All,
one, and
all I
then
gotta
that
say
got
is that
redone.
Square Enix is a bit bad on making names.
Oh my god, that's an understatement.
Yeah, and then 3 should be coming out
3
eventually.
eventually.
How many?
Mostly
Okay,
next
so let me
year.
ask you. It's 2.5. So it's like 2.1, 2, 3.
No,
In other words,
it jumps like
1.5 is pretty much
the first one
game,
redone. Yeah.
and then so it's in other words it's 1.5. So it's the first game and then
I see what
some
you're
extra
saying. Okay.
stuff with it, and then 2.5 is the second game with extra stuff, and 2.0 is all the other games on other platforms in one disc that completes the story.
That makes sense. Okay. I thought it was.
They were doing point.
Yes.
No.
Okay.
That's how it makes
I'm
more
good.
sense that way.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Real quick, getting back to that game. It comes out December 5th, and it'll be priced at $49.99, so it's a little bit less. I'm noticing a lot of changes in game prices. Games are coming out, they're $30, sometimes $40. Like right now, Everybody's Golf, I want to get it. It's $39.99. Just came out.
2 is
Knack
40
2 is
bucks
40
too,
bucks
because I
as
remember
well.
it was originally when the first one when it first
Was
came
60?
out was 60.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah. You got the next piece?
Yes. I don't know if everyone's. I'm sure people still stream on YouTube, and since YouTube got a new, fresh look, they look more.
Oh, the new mobile look?
Yeah, it looks nice.
Really?
But yeah, well, the logo.
Oh, I
Looks
see what you're
nice.
saying.
Yeah, nice, clean, fresh. Well, now they're updating their live streaming service. So YouTube Live will be able to get the ability to live stream in real time with little latency, and the ability to stream directly from your iPhone screen.
Nice.
And you'll have better chat moderations.
Okay, that's a good thing. That's one thing. They're trying to compete with Twitch, and Twitch is just huge.
Yeah, I've
Huge.
seen. I guess I've seen YouTube like early on, like their gaming stuff. I'm like, still don't like because I like Twitch more, but with the
I'm
way
used to Twitch. Yeah,
Twitch
exactly.
is becoming like all social media, like I kind of drift off to YouTube. A
Do
little
you?
bit.
Oh, okay. I think I
still
went
watch-
there once, and I was like, oh.
Well, I still watch occasionally on Twitch, but I do like watching some stuff on YouTube.
Awesome,
It's
awesome.
nice.
Yeah. My last piece here, guys. You're gonna love this. You're gonna love this, sir.
Uncharted.
South Park: The Fractured Butthole.
You can't say that without giggling.
I know, it's the worst. So there's a difficulty setting, okay, in the
Oh
game.
yeah, you're gonna love this.
Then when you create your character, you create, you make a little whatever you want. You create, you can, by the way, you can choose a girl or male, female, or transgender, or so you have the ability to do that. But when you select the difficulty, if you decide to go to the harder difficulty, it adjusts the color of your skin to make you more, essentially, African American. So,
And
it's hilarious because it's hilarious because I'm like,
Oh, that's
okay,
great.
it could obviously. I'm
I just
sure some
blow up the
people are
mic.
going to be whatever. Some people are going to be whatever it is. Obviously, this is a commentary on things, and who better to do this than South Park? Who can actually put it out there? And it's the weirdest thing.
I read that if you do that, the characters are actually what they say will be different.
Oh yeah. Things will cost more for you. People will treat you differently in the game.
It makes you.
It's funny because
your
when you
life harder.
first get there and you select the thing, it'll say, "Don't worry, this doesn't affect combat." This is in the voice of Eric Cartman. Just every other aspect in your whole life. Oh my god! It's just, oh man! It's
this-
and then if you go to the far left, I guess, and just go the way it's called, just every other. No, I'm sorry. Just it's called straight white male, the lowest difficulty set. Oh my god!
This is great.
Yeah.
So is this why it took them forever?
I don't know.
'Cause
It
it's
could
coming out
be.
next
I mean,
month.
I gotta tell you, first off, credit the guys. These guys,
Yeah.
obviously, they've been doing this in the show since forever. But I think you got a little bit of credit to the people who are allowing it to be published. I guess the publishers, because
I think they're
they're
probably like, it's South Park.
yeah.
Why
They're
can't
like,
we
hey,
say
why
no?
not? What's the worst that can happen here?
I hope they keep making more South Park games, though.
I hope so
At
too, but it
least.
takes forever for them to do it.
Yeah.
So anyway, so basically what this means is that the default behaviors for almost all the non-player characters in the game are easier on you than they would be otherwise if you choose the lowest one. The default barriers for completion of quests are lower. Your leveling up thresholds come more quickly. You automatically gain entry into some parts of the map that otherwise you'd have to work for if you go on the higher difficulty setting. And basically the game is easier to play. Oh man. So I'm looking forward to this game.
I am too,
To say the
honestly.
least. And bravo. I'm just gonna say it. Bravo. That was really good stuff.
Gotta get that pre-order in to get that first game.
The first game, yeah. I got the plan. I got to fit it within this month, which I haven't bought nothing thanks to the hurricane that's coming in.
Mm-hmm.
I have just preparing for that. Really, is what we're doing here.
You're gonna go through your backlog. That's what you're gonna do.
Yeah, I'll have to get the
You
generator.
don't lose power.
Up my power up my my TV and my console.
So my last piece of news is, I'm sure you all remember LA Noire.
Oh,
One of my
yeah.
favorites.
Is it? Oh, that's cool.
Oh yeah, because Nick let me play it, so I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, I love this game.
It's interesting. I'll say
It is.
that much. It's interesting. An interesting game.
So good thing is that LA Noire is getting remastered.
Why?
I have no idea, but I guess they're
Okay.
like, all right, let's bring it back. So
Okay.
it's coming to
The
Switch.
Switch.
Switch,
Oh,
yeah.
snap! The Nintendo Switch.
It's
Okay.
going to come into PS4, Xbox One, and HTC Vive.
Vive.
Mm-hmm.
VR? Virtual? Well, wait a minute. Okay, well, go ahead.
So it's going to come out November 14th.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone get excited. And for the VR, it's going to will feature 7 cases from the
Okay.
game. While the console version, of course, is going to have the main game.
The main game.
The Switch, though, is going to have some modifications to it.
Mm-hmm.
There'll be a thing where it'll be Joy-Con mode, which is using the Joy-Cons, and touchscreen controls.
Mm-hmm. To look at clues and stuff? That'd actually
Mm-hmm.
pretty badass. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Wait, is that the one where you can put on like a puppet, not a puppet head, but like an animal head and just run around and do whatever you want?
No, this one is it's made by the same people who do GTA, so it has that GTA feel to it. But it's in LA, like the 50s or 60s, something like that. And you play a cop, and you basically you go on these cases, and whenever you get called into whatever, you have to you have to basically search everywhere for clues, and every clue is something that you can then interrogate somebody else later about it. And then what you want to look at, it's the weirdest thing because it's a cool concept but a little bit odd. So when you
Still a
ask a
good game,
question,
though.
like you have you pull out your little notepad and you ask a question to the guy or the suspect,
Yeah.
and then they'll answer the question, and they'll either look really straight, or they'll like start looking up, like looking away, like,
Yeah,
so where were
looking
you on the
nervous,
last
in
night
other words.
at about 11 o'clock? And I goes, oh man, I was here in my house, sleeping. And then he'll stop and he'll look around like he's lying or something, or he's holding something back. So you have to challenge him. You can challenge him to say, oh, he's lying, or if you don't know if he's lying but he's keeping something, you can try to push more, or if you believe him, you just move on. You know what I mean?
Wait, so this is kind of like a Telltale or Tall Tale? What is it?
No. It literally looks like GTA, but in the 50s or 60s. So it's a open world.
Which one am I thinking?
I
know.
think you might, because you said animals at first, so I thought you were thinking Hotline Man.
That's what I was
Miami.
thinking too. Yeah, but that's
Yeah,
it's
there's
8-bit.
one where it's like this chick.
Are you talking about The Wolf Among Us?
No,
Because that's detective work too, but with fairy tales.
Yeah, that has decisions and stuff. That's Telltale too.
I can't remember. I want to say Saints Row, but I don't know that that's right.
Saints Row's another one but that one's more. That's one more like Just Cause, where you go in and do crazy shit.
oh,
Yeah,
okay, then that's what I was
Yeah,
thinking.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
never mind then.
yeah.
Yeah, that you just basically can create a character and just go and do whatever you
Yeah,
want. Okay.
Yeah.
I think in the last one you're able to smack people around with a big purple dildo. It was the craziest thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. which was
Well,
banned in like in
probably-
Australia or something like that. Some
I
craziness.
didn't even understand, but
Yeah.
it was one of those funniest games.
But no, this one here, you basically playing the cop, and as you play the game, you go, you start off as a beat cop, and you kind of work your way up, and the cases are like real. And when you get to homicide, man, those cases, I think it was like my favorite thing, because you come to a scene, you see somebody killed, and you investigate the area, you get the clues, get a name, get a location, go, the person, whatever. It's kind of interesting. If you like CSI shit like that, it'll get you. I just don't think it needed to be an open world like GTA. It could have just been.
It should have been level
Yeah, it could have just
based.
been level based.
But I guess they did it for a reason because
Yeah, and they spent a lot of money on that, too.
Aren't they some car chases too?
There
I
are some
remember?
car chases, and then as you're driving, sometimes you'll get a radio call. Hey, somebody in the area. We got a
I think
211
they
or
were trying
something.
to
Whatever.
be like what True Crimes. 'Cause
Yeah,
wasn't that
yeah.
around the time too when that came out?
I think
or
it was. I think it
before?
was. I think this came out after True Crime. True Crime was back in PS2 days. I think.
So I think they probably took some elements from that. That's why
Maybe,
the whole.
yeah. Also, the facial animation. I'm sorry. Sir. Yeah.
No, now that you're saying that, it reminded me of this Will Smith movie that's coming out.
Oh, yes. So something like I don't know when the name.
Yeah, I
is,
can't remember, but it's like
For Netflix. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, that was all. It's just a thought that came to my
You know
head.
what's funny is that we were like, oh yeah, I want to see it, but now we're like, we can't even.
I can't think of the name.
We didn't even remember
Yeah, I
what
can't
it
even
was.
think of the name. I know it was Will Smith. I know his partner's an orc.
Yeah,
You
and
know,
then there's
that's all I know.
fairies and something like that.
There's fairies and vampires.
all these magical creatures.
Yeah.
Creatures. Listen to me.
Cleatures?
Yes,
Cleatures.
The
I think it was
creatures.
called
A live
Hold
cleat
on.
is what that. But yeah. So anyway, it's interesting that
Oh.
this game will come back. But.
I just remembered.
Mm-hmm.
There is another game I've been playing.
Oh.
Ooh,
Uh-oh.
what is it?
It is a game of
Life.
no fantasy football.
Yes, fantasy football. Thank you so much, sir, for joining the league. And by the way, anybody who does not play fantasy football, you're probably just going to get lost here. But Ezekiel Elliott's back. He is no longer suspended, guys. Justice. A fifth round. No, anyway, go ahead, sir.
No, that was all. Because I'm thinking we all like games, but this is like America's pastime, isn't
yes,
it?
it is. Well, it's more than to me. It's
Well,
more than
yeah,
baseball.
more-
yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. Baseball's America's, but yeah. So this is one of those things where it's like America's game,
Yeah.
football.
Yeah, I think more people watch football than anything else.
And
Yeah,
I
it's-
think soccer.
It's called Bright.
Well, I mean, America.
Oh, in
Yeah,
America
yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I knew it started with the B.
Bright. Yeah, that's what it is. Bright. So yeah, well, that brings us to the end of the news here. And actually, I have one more piece of news that's a little bit off the regular topic. I do want to say that GG has joined Extra Life, guys. Extra Life is the group of basically they donate money to Children's Hospital, and what they do is they raise it by doing a 24-hour marathon
So-
every year.
How are we
And
gonna do that?
We're gonna try to split it up into.
We're gonna do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and bam!
I mean, are we gonna bunker down?
Forget
here
about it.
and
Oh, I
just
think we're
take
kind of
turns?
I think we're gonna try to separate it because Gilberto's he's off on the coast of Florida, and then of course Chackrod is involved as well. So we're probably gonna just kind of relay, and then once one's done, the other one just kind of jumps in, which will probably be the best way. But the whole thing is to do a 24-hour marathon. We're raising money for Children's Hospital. The hospital that GG has selected is Arnold Palmer's Hospital for Children. I'm going to have the link on the show notes and on the group. And guys, by all means, go take a look first. Go take a look at Extra Life, see what's going on. You can see it's a real thing. It's not just people trying to take money. It really is for that. It's 100% goes to them. And by all means, donate for the kids. And we'd love to help them out. And I just want to say also, GG joined the Extra Lifers 24/7, which includes friends of the podcast, Nivel Escondido. And many other groups there as well. They donate to one of the hospitals out in Puerto Rico. And by all means, I'll include the link there as well. You want to donate to that as well. It's greatly appreciated. Kids need it. As I put in the comments, we all kind of take gaming for granted. We get to do this as much as we want. When you have kids, sick, They can't
I
do
think,
it.
honestly, charity work with streaming's probably the best way to do it.
I think so.
'Cause,
I think so.
One, it's something we love to do, and two, people love to watch us, and
There you
it's
go.
a great way to do
Yeah,
it.
great way to help out the kids. So I wanted to make that announcement, and so we're gonna go take a break, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, before we get into the hot topic of the week, I also wanted to give a quick shout out to Gilberto, to his girlfriend Stephanie, and of course Amy out in Coconut Creek.
Yeah.
And we went out there, Chackrod and I, to visit him, to kind of surprise him, and we had a great time. And he's a listener to the show. I just want to say thanks for everything, man. It was mad cool to go out there. It won't be the last time, because it just dawned on me very recently.
Talk to me.
That my favorite blueberry beer
Talk to me.
is a Funky Buddha beer. Like, for whatever reason, I never put two together. And right across the street from that from the place we went to check out, by the way, the 10th Level Tavern, which was out in Oakland Park, I think is what it was. So 10th Level Tavern, nice cool spot. Right across the street is the damn Funky Buddha Brewery.
Funky Buddha.
And I'm like, my God, the blueberries was right there. I could just got like 3 cases of the shit. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And I screwed up, sir. I screwed up.
It's
So-
okay, because I acknowledged this and came to the rescue.
Oh, really? Oh.
So, well, I didn't know that you were right in front of it, but I was just like, I found blueberry cobbler from Funky Buddha, and I was like, is this all the Funky Buddha blue cobbler you have? And the guy, which really weird, he had this mustache like Salvador Dali, like just coming out.
Really? Oh.
And he's like, yeah, you got me there. I don't know. And I'm looking at him like, what the hell, bro? Just tell me,
Yay or nay?
yay or nay. I don't know. Really weird. So he's making all these weird noises, and then he's like, yeah, I think that's what I got. Yeah, I think I want to say that's
So
what I
he's
got. I
trying
was
to
like,
go into
He didn't even
his
go
own-
check or anything. He
Yeah.
just kind of thinking on the top of his head.
I'm like, okay, I'll take it all.
Nice.
It was well
Thank you, sir.
received at home.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, I don't know where I got 4 of
he
them waiting
even,
for me when I got here, and I was
brought
like,
some over for us too.
Yeah, I brought some over for them.
"Oh,
too.
really? Oh, nice."
Bro, I'm
It's
telling you, I
it's
stacked up.
It's just the best, man. It's the best.
You know, if you got some for the hurricane.
Definitely.
Yes, I still have some.
Speaking of the hurricane, also, you guys, I know you guys are near the coast, Gilberto. Take care, be safe, and we definitely will hang out after this. And so, go right into the hot topic of the week. Hot topic of the week, guys, is very simple. There are games out there that are so weird and so obscure that when you really think about it, you are probably the only one who played this game. And I have a few that always kind of come to mind, but it's just like this weird thing. What you talk to somebody about it, like, nah, I never heard of that. Never played that. Never heard of it. And so I wanted to kind of, bring to light a couple of these titles, these really, really obscure titles that I remember from my youth and from back in the days. And the first one that comes to mind, I don't know how to pronounce it, so I'm gonna have to just spell it because I'm not sure how it's supposed to be pronounced. But it's XEXYZ.
Sounds like Xerxes.
Maybe it's
Sexy.
Sexy.
Hey,
Right.
now. What
Sexy
kind
it
of
is.
game were you playing?
Well, hey, it was on the it was on the Nintendo, so
With the Power Glove.
with real vibrations.
This is why I don't come here.
No, man, this is why you should come here. Are you kidding me?
Someone's listening to
Everyone's
this in their
welcome.
car with their significant other, and they're telling them, like, what the hell are these guys talking about while they're driving
What is
and
this
cracking
power
up?
glove that they're talking about here? Why is it vibrating?
See, if you don't know what a power glove is, you're either too young or you never seen it before.
Yeah, probably it's the power glove. But no, this it was a space shooter game, side scrolling. It had some flight elements. Actually, the only person who I know now who played this by putting it on the group, Jason Fariello, He goes, yeah. And I was like, oh, man, I can't believe I actually found somebody else who knows about this ridiculous game. It's really, really old school, and I enjoy the heck out of it. Let me bring it up here while you go on with your next one there.
So,
or with yours, I should say.
Mine would be Klonoa. It's
Klonoa?
yeah.
Sounds like a
disease?
medicine or something. Like,
Right?
yeah,
No,
doctor
'cause
prescribed some
it's-
clonoma.
Yeah.
It came out
Klonoa.
in early 2000. The one that I played on the Game Boy Advance. It's called Empire Dreams.
Oh,
So-
Empire G, okay.
And I thought I was the one because parents bought it for me as a kid because it's a side-scrolling adventure. You know, when you play as Klonoa, who he's like a long-eared. He kind of looks like a skunk because he's black and white, but long-eared, wearing a hat, like like a kid.
Okay.
And it's a side-scrolling adventure game.
I gotta look this up here. Klonoa. How are we spelling Klonoa?
Klonoa.
Oh, just like it sounds. N-O-A. Oh, there was a sequel too. Klonoa 2. Oh, I see him. Okay, yeah. Little. Oh, well, this was in 3D.
Yeah, those are the console games. I played the handheld.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I've never heard of this one.
Yeah.
So this is definitely one I
But
have
you know
not seen
what?
before.
I liked it as a kid. I really
Yeah.
did.
I'm not seeing this character. It looks like a Pokemon, actually. I don't think
I
about
think he came around because I know Sonic was a big thing too, so it probably came around that, and it was fun.
Oh, mascots. Yeah, right
Yeah.
around the time with mascots
Because
and
he
stuff.
looks a bit like Sonic a bit around the eyes or Knuckles.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I'm just showing him Sexy. I'm showing him Sexy the game. Sexy the Nintendo game. Damn.
I enjoyed it because he had like this little grappling hook that you can grapple enemies and you can throw them,
Oh, okay.
and it also had puzzles too, like
So basically like a
basic
platformer.
side,
A platformer.
basic
Yeah.
side-scrolling platform, and
That's
it
pretty
was
awesome.
fun for me, and I think I'm like the only one who's ever played it.
Yeah, I'm looking and I don't think I've seen this character before, so it's new to me. So yeah, another game that I play that I'm again pretty sure that nobody else has played. Saturday Morning RPG. This game, I gotta tell you, it's very old school RPG, but it has all these weird 80s references. It has Transformers. It has Ninja Turtles, but this doesn't have the real thing. They're not called Transformers. They just obviously look like Transformers. They're not called Ninja Turtles.
So
They just kind of look like
it's
Ninja
pretty
Turtles.
much like Saturday morning cartoons, but
Yeah,
in
yeah.
RPG.
Yeah,
form.
exactly. Saturday morning cartoons, but RPG.
Is this like a older game or newer?
Actually, I played this, if I'm not mistaken, I think I played this on the PS4. Yeah, this was
'cause
on
I'm looking
PS4.
on it, it says that it's
Yeah, and it's got great reviews. I mean, 74 on Metacritic, but 9 out of 10 on Steam. It's actually not bad.
I
Not
think I
bad.
maybe saw it once in the store, but never really thought of anything of it.
Yeah, I don't know if they have it in the store. It's I think it was just downloadable title, but it was episodic.
Well, yeah, the PlayStation Store.
Yeah, it was episodic. It played it started off like a what do you call that? A VCR. So you'd see the the V tracking on it, like if it was like you're playing a VCR basically, and it was 3D, but kind of sprites on 3D on 3D models. Oh, that yeah, you saw. Yeah, it has the thing from Back to the Future, and it was really cool. Star Wars was involved. Again, they never used names because obviously they were copyright, but you can definitely tell what they were going for. The moonwalk, and then
I mean, it looks very nostalgic.
it is. It's really really cool. I have not found anybody else who's ever played that one, but I played this to the end. It was 5 episodes. Music was felt like what is it? Oh gosh, what's that? Saved by the Bell. It felt like Saved by the Bell was whenever you were in school. That's what that kind of music that would be playing. So yeah, that's
do
another
you got
one.
anything to
Yes,
say?
I was
snap!
I was looking for it, but I can't find it. It was a terrible game. I should not have been playing this at the age I was. But we had just gotten one of those new
Leisure
iMac.
Suit Larry. No.
I'm pretty sure we've all heard of it, but never played it.
What, Leisure Suit Larry?
No, I've never heard of that.
No.
No.
Oh, it's like this sexist game. It's ridiculous. Yeah.
Like 50 Shades of Grey for PC.
Like if you really
For
want
guys.
to understand, that's probably maybe the first game that had an A rating.
don't know if it has an A rating. Yeah.
It does. It has an A rating. The
A-
adult
yeah.
rating.
Oh no, this game that I played had to have an A rating.
Really?
Yeah.
What
Well,
was it? What was it?
These are old. I guess all the older games who had A ratings had A ratings, but now it's like either E up to M, and that's it.
That's it. Yeah, they avoid the AO.
Yeah, so this one, we had just gotten an iMac, one of those that had like the color screen in the back. That was everything just in one like TV screen.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. They look like a tube.
Yeah, it looked like the tube
yeah.
TV, but in the back it had like a different colors. We had just gotten one of those, and there was 2 games that I got: Doom.
Never heard of that one.
3 games. I'm sorry. Doom. This one samurai game that I can't remember. So he's basically some like samurai that he just goes around these and completes these missions. But in between these missions, he hits up these whorehouses. And in between the missions, there's posters of like chicks and their boobs. And when you could see him go into these like whorehouses, and all you could see is the back end of him kind of moving around.
Okay.
And then it would fade to black, and then he would regenerate health and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
So
It's very God of War like.
yeah, very God of War. But it was a terrible game. It was super bloody, super gory.
Oh, really?
You can pick up the person's head, and or one of the moves is you can chop off their head, clean off like
Their
right
body?
off their shoulder. Yeah, and he would hold it, and it would just do this like evil laugh. It was a terrible game. I was trying to find it, see if I can pull it up, but I couldn't.
What was the third game?
The third game was, and I know for sure I'm the only one here that has played this. I should preface by saying this, that I have 4 sisters.
Okay.
I am the second oldest.
Barbie Dreamhouse.
No. Peter Rabbit 3.
Who?
No, I'm sorry. Reader Rabbit 3.
Oh, Reader Rabbit. Okay.
It was these little like kindergarten, first grade games, and basically all you would do is go around there educating yourself. 1 + 1, 2 + 2, stuff like that.
Oh, okay. The educational thing. Yeah, this one here. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's cool, dude.
Fucking Reader Rabbit. Yo, my little sister would be playing this, and I'd be like, no, you're not doing it right. Put a 3.
Oh, man.
I know for sure I'm the only one that's played that.
Yeah, I've never even
Yeah.
heard of it until you pointed it out here. I'm not even sure. Yeah. But no, never heard of it.
No, even trying to look it up, it's like nothing. It's like doesn't even exist.
Yeah. Oh, the samurai one. I've been looking for the samurai one. I'm like,
Yeah, dude,
I don't see it here. A recent game that I've played that I don't think anybody else has. Nobody ever brings it up, but Foul Play is a game. It's actually, I'm playing this on PlayStation 4 right now. I'm not sure. I'm sure it's available everywhere, but what it is basically, you play a guy that looks like the dude from Monopoly with the monocle, and and basically it's like a beat 'em up, right? So it's a side scrolling beat 'em up, kind of like Double Dragon and the old games like that. But it's done like a play. So you're on stage, and you fight each other, or you're fighting a stages, whatever. And it plays like a Broadway, like you'll knock people out, and as you're walking past them, and the camera kind of follows you as they get to the edge of the thing, they kind of get up like if they're getting off stage. You know what I mean? It's weird. Sometimes the backgrounds will pop up like it's like a tree or something like that you're filling in the scene. Oh, put the tree up. Oh, you know what I mean? It's weird. And then of course at the bottom the bottom you can see like the audience. You know what I mean? And they're cheering for you. And basically the more combos and stuff you do, the better they cheer, and they're yeah. If you don't do well, then you can start hearing them jeer and stuff. So it's called Foul Play. I have it. I played it a couple times.
Ready for Cuphead?
Yeah. It was. I love Cuphead. I play Cuphead, but I really, really want to play Cuphead. But the old school look of it. This one here is more. I guess this is more sprite based. But yeah, it's called Foul Play.
Of course, it's a Devolver Digital.
Of
game.
course, it's a Devolver Digital joint. Because I love freaking Devolver Digital.
Yeah,
Those
I
guys.
understand too, because like every game is different.
It's-
and
yes.
I'm going to try to
own.
find this samurai thing.
He would never
I looked at Mac. I put Samurai Mac.
Yeah,
I'm like anything I can. Is it Ninja? Maybe it's Ninja. Maybe you
So,
thought it was Samurai. It's Ninja.
Another old Game Boy Advance game that I played. That I
GBA.
mean, that I used to play with my brother. It's called Mega Man Battle Network.
Mega Man Battle Network?
It played like it was like an old like RPG, kind of like Pokemon,
Battle Network.
and
Okay.
it was turn based.
Oh, turn-based. Oh.
Yeah,
No, I don't think I know this one. Okay.
it was so like fun
So,
playing
and I
it.
like Mega Man. I didn't know they had a turn-based game like this. This is
It
pretty
was
awesome.
all for the handheld,
Yeah, see, that's the thing. I
Yeah.
didn't do a lot of handheld, so that's probably what it is.
and I had all of them.
Yeah.
And then my
Yeah, there
other
was
brother
like, it
lost
says
them.
up to part 6 here. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. That's how much it was fun.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's true. And then obviously it's selling because they'll
Because, like I said, it was like Pokemon. Like you can get different chips. Like would give you different what were they called? Like the different Mega Mans. The
oh, you're talking about the different the different powers, the different abilities. Yeah.
the different powers. Also different people. Because there was different. In this one, there's Rockman.
Oh, you're talking about the villains, I guess, in this case, because you always fight. Yeah, because there's
Yeah,
Rockman, bunch of other ones I can't remember right now.
Different. I forget what they're called, but you can have different people in chips, and you can play them. You can fight enemies like turn based. It was so fun. And
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
move around the board too on your side because it was red and blue, and you can be on either side, and you'll move on that board trying to get use your powers on the enemy in front of you wherever you moved.
Oh, okay.
It was a fun game.
Yeah, it looks like it's pretty fun. So here's another one that, again, I think I'm the only one that I did. This is going to be, we're going back here a little bit, guys. We're going back. This is on the Super Nintendo. This was a little racing game called Uniracers. Have you guys heard of this game?
No.
Okay, so Uniracers is essentially
first.
as a first. Okay, so Uniracers is what it is. It's a racing game, obviously. It's in the title, but you play as a unicycle, and it's a side-scrolling.
That looks like a never-ending.
Never-ending road or something. Oh no,
What's it called? I want to say Happy Friends.
Happy Friends. I don't know.
That one like ridiculous PC game. Hold on.
So see, this is what you're basically doing. You're racing through a side-scrolling thing. It looks like you're essentially racing on a bar of some sort, and it's you versus another unicycle, and they all kind of work a little bit different. They have their own little look to themselves, and it was like the unicycles themselves have a personality, and it was pretty cool for its time. What it was, I mean, it moved really fast, had that Sonic the Hedgehog just speed to it, and it was good stuff. But they never made another one. Clearly, why would you play a game with just live unicycles?
There was another game that I used to play where it was these kind of... Oh, man. Oh, my goodness. It was,
Drawing blank.
it was I think, called Fancy Pants.
Fancy pants.
And basically, it was just a platform game where the objective was to reach...
I found it. It's called Happy Wheels.
Happy Wheels. Is that what you're saying?
No. What you showed, it just looked like an endless Happy Wheel.
Happy
from
Wheels.
Happy
Oh, okay.
Wheels.
Yeah, so this was called Fancy Pants, and it was just basically this little character that all you had to do was go through the levels, jumping off platforms and stuff to, if I remember correctly, you had to reach somebody or something, and then that would, you would have to reach a door, and then that would reach the end of the level.
Oh, okay.
I think it was called Fancy Pants.
Fancy pants.
I used to be on this thing, this website that you would go in there, and it was just, this was before apps. This is when I had a PC, the iMac thing. And you would go on there and you would play these games off of this website that... Is that it?
That's Fancy Pants, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
The little scribble. It looks like
he's like a little scribble.
Scribble with pants. So it's a little scribble character. Think of, what everybody drew a scribble character or a stick figures back as your kids platforming. Yeah, I see him. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
Where's this at? I've never even heard of this one. This is some craziness. This is really good. This looks like it's kind of new because this guy's on Twitch playing.
Yeah, this is, I guess, a new iteration.
A new iteration? Oh, okay. Oh, I got you. Yeah, Fancy Pants Adventures is what this one's called. Okay. Well, the last one I have, I'm just gonna throw it out there, guys. You should have all played this. It's called Headlander.
Oh wait, is that the one where you like
Yeah.
move
Yes.
around? It's
Yes,
like a
the
head that.
yeah, you're just a head inside a helmet. You can take over bodies.
Oh, I
This
almost
game
got that. It
is
was
so
on sale.
freaking good, and just nobody played this thing. Nobody freaking played this thing, and frankly, that's horrible. That's just
Funny thing
disgusting.
though is that it's by Adult Swim.
Adult Swim, yes, Adult Swim Games, which is like Adult Swim from Cartoon
Yeah,
Network.
yeah.
You know? So, really funny, a funny game. It's got the '70s vibe to it,
You
very
know,
groovy,
I still
very.
occasionally watch that one musical number that you still have on YouTube.
Oh, that must be you because it had like almost 700 views.
'Cause it's the song that's
Yeah.
so good. I'm just like,
It's
"Oh,
really
let me
good.
just put it on.
Yeah, it's really, really good. It's a musical number in the middle, like somewhere in the middle of the game.
Speaking of musical numbers, you know they did a reggae to Hurricane Irma.
Did they?
Yeah,
Did they really?
they made a
Oh my
reggae
God.
song to it.
Oh,
It's actually
really?
pretty catchy. If I'm not gonna lie,
Oh man,
I'd bump that in my car.
you're right.
Now we're gonna have to listen to it.
Yeah, I have to bring that up here.
The only other game that I can think of, and it kills me that I don't know the name. It was this racing game, and I remember because I felt so proud that I finally was able to download Adobe Flash to be able to play this game.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Yeah, this was back like way back. And what it was is there was these cars in space that it was like the track, and you had to somehow power them with some sort of propulsion.
Mm-hmm.
And oh man, I can't remember the name of it, but all it was just like a very simple racing game in space with like jet powered cars.
Okay. No, I don't think I've heard of that one either.
Yeah, there was this whole website that I would just go in there and
Play
play.
these random stuff.
Yeah, just play these random games. This was before apps came out that you could download them and play them on your phone. This was before, like I said, I was so proud that I was like, oh man, my computer has like Adobe Flash like capabilities. This is awesome.
Do you guys remember this game called Clay Fighter?
No.
No. So this is this is a fighting game from I think it was a Super Nintendo fighting game where it was these characters. They looked like claymation characters. It was well done in the sense it was a fighting game. So it was you had like 12 characters, something like that, and so but the whole thing is that they were made to look like the old school. You remember Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, those type of whatever. Yeah. So that's what it looks like, as you're fighting them, and they'll do random stuff, on it. But it never really took off as a fighting in the fighting genre because unfortunately it wasn't
Like Celebrity
well
Deathmatch or something.
yeah,
like that.
oh man, Celebrity Deathmatch. Need to bring that back.
Oh man.
Oh, so good. There was a game of that too. You know that?
I have two
Uh-oh.
actually.
All right, talk to me.
Because this was around GameCube era because we didn't get the original Xbox. No, we had the GameCube.
Yeah, I had one of those.
Yeah, I never had them.
And I don't know. One time my brother came in and he had it's another Mega Man game.
Oh,
And it's called Network Transmission.
network transmission. Just the
And-
same type of gameplay.
No.
Oh.
But same characters had LAN and Mega Man. It was like a kind of like going into the computer, like with
Oh.
them. So, but it brought homage to older Mega Man games where it was side-scrolling platforming instead.
Oh, okay. So it went back to the original.
Yeah, and it was in Japanese.
What?
Yeah, voice acting.
Wait a minute. Was there subtitles?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
but it was Japanese voice acting. And like you would hear
Well, what
him
the
when
hell?
he's shooting. You hear him speaking in Japanese. I'm like, what?
Oh, yeah. I see. Subtitles. Okay. Well, this is very anime. Mm-hmm. Very, very anime.
It was a 3D game too.
Oh, okay. I like that. What was the other one?
Another one was by one of my favorite anime, Zoids.
Zoids?
Yep.
Never heard of this one.
It's Zoids Battle Legends, and then you'd get to pick out your different Zoids and all that. It was level based.
Oh, Zoids, like almost like Zords from Power Rangers.
And it was they're on par with Gundam, so
Oh, I see.
Gundam then
Oh,
Zoids.
okay.
Yeah,
And
that's pretty awesome.
you get to kind of like destroy monsters like with gameplay, and you can choose your different Zoids. You can have multiplayer. It was a fun game. Like,
Oh, it's
I
early
would-
3D. Yeah.
I would literally, back when Blockbuster was still around, I would like rent it almost every week because I love that game.
That's pretty
That
tight.
and Zone of the Enders.
Zone of the Enders was awesome. Yes, Zone of the Enders, but that was definitely not obscure. But
It
yeah,
was
that
a
was definitely
fun
awesome.
game. Like, I
People-
still love that game.
People bought that game. I think that game sold more because of, I think it had like a demo for Metal Gear, and it was like that made
you
people
know,
buy
I
the
would
hell out of it.
imagine having Zone of the Enders now with the graphics now.
It would,
Or
yeah.
Zoids. Like, I would play that so much. Like, I know Gundam's coming back, but like, I want those two.
Yeah, yeah. This is actually pretty cool. I like that. That has that. You can definitely tell that's like either. So, what did you play this on? PlayStation 1?
No, the GameCube.
The GameCube. Oh, the GameCube. Okay, yeah, that does. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Like, I
looks
saw,
GameCube.
because that's when back when Toonami was around, so like 5 o'clock anime. Mm-hmm. So I
Oh,
fell
the
in love with
animes, yeah.
that show, and then I saw it at Blockbuster. I'm like, I gotta try this. And I loved it.
I
I was a kid, and I loved it.
So speaking of a kid one, real quick, just going to throw this will be the last one on. Operation Wolf was on the NES. Anybody play this?
I didn't even know about that.
Operation Wolf was a
Look at this.
on rails shooting game, and let me tell you, that thing was hard as freaking shit. But I love the hell out of it, and I don't know if anybody else has ever played this damn thing. But essentially, what it is I mean,
What's it called again?
It's Operation Wolf.
Oh, there it is.
And basically, what it is, you can use the light gun from the NES, or you can just use a controller. Well, I was always really good with the controller, and of course, keep in mind you're doing this with the D-pad, not the stick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. So because there was no stick obviously on the NES, but you basically going to put the reticle over all the characters, kind of pop out in front of you, and just shoot them the hell up. And this is probably my first shooting experience in the game, and I love this damn thing. But my God, was that game just like, I mean, most Nintendo games were pretty freaking hard, but yeah, I wanted to give a little love to that one. I don't think anybody else played that shit either. But yeah, that's all I have.
Yeah, that's all I have too.
Samurai
Rita
game.
Rabbit for the win.
I
I was gonna say Samurai game on Mac.
I mean, I'm
Yeah,
pretty
dude,
sure
that
we
thing
have
was so
like
terrible. Like, I'm
a
telling you.
list, but no, that's the ones I'm gonna give.
If
One of my
anyone's
favorites.
listening to this and knows what game I'm talking about,
Yes, put it in the comments so we know. Jason, I know you know this. Jason, you know what he's talking about. Let us know. Put up a video of this thing so we can all enjoy the
God, it was so terrible, man. I
Can't
was
imagine it gets
the samurai
flagged,
loving. I want to see some samurai loving on screen.
and then it gets flagged.
No, it can't be. It's an old thing. It's
well,
no
the
way.
thing it had like
It's suggested. I mean, it's not like it's.
It had pretty good graphics. I mean, it was like Zelda graphics.
Oh yeah. Oh okay. Like wait, which
Like-
Zelda? Like the more recent Zelda?
No,
Oh,
not the more
like that.
recent one. This
Or
was
like 3D one, or
No, no,
or
you're talking about the,
2D.
no. It was kind of like what's before Ocarina of Time?
Ocarina of Time. Okay. Oh, before that?
Yeah, before that.
Oh, that
It
would have
was
been
a-
like Link to the Past. Or
Yeah,
something
like
like that.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I had graphics like that where you can
Ages.
see faces and you can make out what was what.
What was happening?
Anatomically, it was correct. I'll say that.
Too much detail, guys. Well, that brings us to the end of the episode, the real episode 72 of GG's The Mouthful podcast. Yes, sir. Thought you were
No,
gonna say something. Yes, as always, if you're listening to this on YouTube or Google Play or iTunes, please like, share, subscribe. If you're on iTunes, leave us a review. We'd love to hear. We'd love to get good reviews. Anybody in the Florida area, be safe, guys. Irma is coming, and she's bringing some wrath with her. Apparently, she's just upset for some reason. But she's apparently going to get to us at about a category 2 is what I'm
Yes.
hearing. Yeah, well, by the time it gets to, we're in the Orlando area.
By the way, real quick, let me just interject because this is important.
Yes.
If you have Instagram, stop this podcast right now and look up Doom Saint and watch the story that I put up about Irma and this hurricane.
Oh, okay. The one you were talking about?
Yes.
Yes.
Because
You are going to love it.
yes, it's well informed, sir,
Oh, really?
and it's not fake news. If I may say so myself.
Well, you heard it here first, guys. So this is Arnaldo, a.k.a. Mad Dog, signing off for this week. We'll see you guys next week. Hopefully, the power goes out, doesn't stay out for too long. Again, guys over in Coconut Creek, love you guys. Be safe.
Oh my god, this game is going to aggravate me trying to pick it up.
Which one, the samurai one?
She's still looking for the samurai one.
Why not? Because you want to know what it is.
Yeah.
Yes, because
I think I'm gonna pull this apart. Mr. Doomsate, you have anything else for us?
no.
Thank you again, sir, for joining us after a long hiatus. You're always welcome back here, sir.
Thank you.
As you know.
We'll kick Santos out.
Here you go.
Oh no.
You're fired.
You're fired. Miss Krista Montanez, a.k.a. 24/7.
I know how Dream Twister's always aggravated with the Nintendo 64 controller. So I actually have a picture to show you how you're supposed to handle it.
Oh, there you go. That's what I'm talking about.
Give it to him.
Give it to him so he knows.
And
that was
also,
a good controller.
I want to go back playing Persona.
Oh, okay. There you go.
I'm in that rush.
Nice. All right, guys. So we'll see you next week. GG!